I think we're just handing this mission back to Torg.
You guys sure are the best. Where my mama didn't name me Mr. Door.
Wait, your first name is Mr. Torg? What's your last name?
Flexington.
I think that is part of one of the headhunters.
Quest time, Humpadub. A dangerous monster whom you should kill is hiding out nearby. End of quest briefing.
I think that just summed up the entire Hammerlock DLC. So that is in the Immortal Woods. That mission's actually pretty hard to do. Not because it's like a difficult mission, it's just that you have to kill certain enemies in a certain way, which gets a little annoying. And I think I go back, collect the crumpets, or do I do that later?
Thanks again for taking care of those
Later,
gnome
okay.
skulls. I left a gun for you, kinda sorta nearby. Feel free to grab it, honey bear.
So Critical Fail is a great mission that gives me a pretty decent SMG that I think I keep till the end. Although not exactly a very a reliable weapon. Let's just put it like that. I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm not sure if I go to the Immortal Woods or the Forest. I assume I go to the Forest and then the Immortal Woods. And that's the transition. I forgot exactly which way it goes, but if I ever get to the thing, I can't actually read that. The Forest. Okay, so I do go to the Forest and then the Immortal Woods. Wasn't sure which order that went in.
You enter the Forest of Tranquility!
Forest and Tranquility.
Boring.
Okay, good point. Dang, now I gotta come up with a better name for the forest.
I think it just ends up being the Forest. So, but yeah, a lot of people just died in a short amount of time because Brick got bored. The Forest of being eaten alive by trees. And
Damn. I knew I shouldn't trust the trees.
sure enough, they have little stumpies and little trees. I'm not sure what the eggs do. I'm not sure if they blow up or they make stumpies. Kind of afraid to find out. I'm not sure what's doing that to me. Oh, they blow up. Okay. It's an acid bomb, I think. But yeah, so they do have walking ents. I think they're just called stumpies and killer trees or whatever the bigger ones are called. I don't know, I'm just finding a bunch of stumpies, so I can't exactly give you the name of the bigger guys. But they are definitely a new enemy. Well, not, I guess, yeah, technically a new enemy.
You find a jewel on the ground. Maybe the queen left it to mark her trail.
Then we should follow the jewels. They'll lead us right to her.
Yeah, what Big Lily Style said. Just stick to the main road and you'll be ace.
So, they have fairies in this game.
Forest grew from the corpses of Maya.
I'm faster than
Kick in the ass. Hey, maybe after I kill you, a fern will grow out of your body or something. People like ferns.
This is for you.
So, they introduce these little creatures called pixies, not fairies, who I think are like, they look like Maya and maybe Lilith, and it's pretty interesting what they do. So they can be captured by hitting, I think, E when you get the prompt, and when you capture them, they give you little buffs. I think this one is giving me a speed buff. Sometimes I think they refill armor. Yeah, they look like they refill armor, not armor, but ammo. And they heal you as well. So they're pretty useful to have. And you can have, I think I get 2 of them. I didn't realize I caught him at first. Caught her. Thank you for letting me mass murder forever. And there's a second pixie who automatically, not automatically. Not sure which picture he's supposed to be helping. Well, that was an easy catch. So, once you catch them, they just sort of help you. And you can have two pixies that work together, and this one is like, I'm stuck. Good. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think they're only in the forest, though. I don't remember seeing them like anywhere else. The forest is a pretty decent map. Explore the side path.
Here you go.
Okay, that's later down the road. Okay, it's like, what? What side path? This side path.
Where you going?
We're exploring.
You may not want to do that. I only balanced the combat on the main path and...
Oh no.
79.
How in the hell are we supposed to kill these things?
Ah! My bad! My bad! I'll fix it! I can... Let me fix it!
Boom! Combat balanced.
I really wish things were like that, and like they were that easy. But yeah. So that's I think the side path also has Ellie's armor here, so I guess it's a win-win for me, because it's not only an optional thing I can do during the main walkthrough or the main storyline, but I can also just randomly yeah, get Ellie's armor.
Before the sorcerer turned them all into skeletons, they ought to have something in my size around here.
And I'm pretty sure this was like a social.
Like somebody hid the armor up in that there tray. Might want to give it a little love tap so it'll drop the goods.
Ah, so these are their chests. So they have 2 dice. You can either open it by pressing E, so you can roll 1, or you can pay 5 iridium to roll 2 dice. And I assume the higher the roll, the better the draw. Not great weapons, but not exactly terrible weapons. They were pretty decent. They're just not as good as what I have at the moment. That dropped something.
That ain't armor. Have you seen me? That little scrap wouldn't cover half a tit. Besides, it ain't like the bad guys are only gonna aim from the saucy bits. Find me something with some more heft to it.
So this is like a social statement on like armor for women in games, where they're like really scampy, and you're like, why do you just cover your boobs if you're going in a battle? Like, shouldn't you wear more armor than that? Like, lol, what? Which is pretty funny.
Now that's what we're talking about. Bulky, protective, and 100% badass.
You got a choice, my hose. Do you bring Ellie the bulky armor, or do you grab the more boobalicious metal bikini for her?
I think I go with the bigger armor.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring that hot stuff back here. I'm gonna look so damn cool.
Because as much as the boobalicious one does sound interesting, I don't exactly want to see the boobalicious side of Ellie. It's not what I want to see in my life. That, and I've always found female armor in games kind of awkward. Hey, we're gonna go take down horrifyingly terrifying monsters and demons. Let's grab this bra and let's just go. It's like, don't you want to cover up a little more than that? You're fighting demons, like you said. No, I'm good. I'm good. Who needs that kind of armor when you've got your boobs protected? And I don't remember what's over here. I think it's just a way down to jump. Ooh, look at that. Money and iridium. So this DLC uses a lot more iridium than the others, which is why I think that you get a higher chance of picking up iridium. And what I mean by that, the Seraph Guardian requires quite a bit of iridium in order to open. So to compensate that, they give you a lot more iridium, or at least that's what I assume. I feel that they gave me a lot more iridium.
Over here.
Is that Davlin? Okay.
Follow me. I believe the queen went this away.
This away.
Curses, a dead end. There must be some way through.
Okay.
This is Orcish writing. It says you need to bathe the artifacts in the juices of blah blah blah. Whatever. Looks like you just need to collect some blood fruit.
What the hell? What's a blood fruit?
It's a squishy thing that grows on the trees over here.
I really wanted to like have a light shine down upon the like in the world. But yeah, so now I have to go collect some blood fruit, and in order to get through there are orc grunts, essentially another kind of bandit, except they're orcs, and they don't look like bandits. That are actually designed to look like orcs. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, it's pretty good. Because a lot of the other DLCs had a bunch of characters that were very similar to the bandits. Like the pirates looked kind of like pirates, but kind of like pirate-themed bandits. These orcs actually have like a different look to them, which is another really cool thing that I like about this DLC. And I think this is another chest rolling die, or die rolling chest. There you go. I only paid. I got a 12. And I blew that way too early. Those look like suicide bombers. Yeah, definitely look like suicide bombers. One of them dropped their actual barrel. It's cool. Warlord Grug. I think that's for a side mission. Maybe a challenge. I don't remember which. I don't remember why he's here. And why he's so pissed at me. Like, come on, dude. I know I just invaded your camp and started killing your dudes, but calm down. I think this is supposed to be a Warcraft reference. Warlord Grug? Grug? I don't know if that's supposed to be Thrall. Or, crap, who's his brother? Gormash. I always call him by Hellscream. I don't think it is. Now that I'm looking at it. The Duke of Orc, though. Did he change names? I think he changed names. I think he, like, leveled up and changed his name. Haven't seen that in a while. The fact that they changed names. Oh, and a tree just popped out of the fucking ground. They are called Treant, okay. I think in Dragon Age they call them something different. Which is why I'm not really sure if they were going to call them Treants in this game or not. So, I think they're called like Sylvanians in Dragon Age. Of course, I still call them Treants, but it's the fact that they were called something different, and I probably should recognize that they were called something different. Stupid Stumpy, get out of here. More people. There's a lot of people in this camp. Another Stumpy, another few Stumpies. And I think maybe another elf. Or not elf, but Treant. I just wanted to get the loot from here. Turned out not. That one actually was a higher thing than mine. Percentage. I think I don't equip it though. Because I would lose attribute points. Part of my skills. But this Treant was very committed in killing me. So I was like, okay, I'll just turn around and kill him. I don't know what this critical point is. I can't exactly see it, but I do hit it quite a bit, so it's not exactly a very hard critical point to find, so. I guess now we're collecting some blood fruit, which seem to be growing in a pool of blood. And they seem to be on trees. That is part of a brain, I think. I think that's what that was.
Whoa, you didn't say the blood fruit grew on the Treant.
Well, they do. Here, if you're cool enough to grab the fruit without killing the tree first.
No, I'm not. I'm not good enough to grab the fruit before killing the tree. However, I got all this fruit, so not really a problem. Slight pause there. Not sure why. I'm just glad that it was a little shorter. I tried recording the audio for Kingdom Hearts Part 27, and I didn't realize that I had left an entire pause that was from like 9 minutes until like it was like a 5-minute long break of just me sitting in a menu. And I was like, God damn it! I think it was longer than 5 minutes actually. I think it was like closer to 8. It's like, that's half the fucking video of me just sitting here. Why did I do this? Why is this a thing? So I'm not sure if the pixie can turn on you and get angry and kill you, considering it, the game considers it an enemy. So, not sure. Kind of worried. Oh yeah, the treasure chests from Captain Scarlet are in this game, which is okay. I like those chests. It looks pretty cool, but and it also does work with the whole
Now smear it on the artifacts.
role-playing atmosphere. Ah, there we go. Time to go into the Mortal Woods, and I